You guys are going to think I'm crazy, and I get it. Trust me, because what I'm about to say is going to blow your mind. I believe that the Falcons Holo, Austin 2025, I could see this pulling a Titan Holo 2014. I really could. This sticker has so many things going for it that people don't even realize yet, and I think that right now there's a lot of like fans that are starting to like this team to go into it, but in the future there's going to be more investors flocking into this once they understand the dynamics behind this. First things first, what does this remind you of? What does this beautiful green right here remind you of? And it's beautiful green. And the border, it's barely a border. This is very close to borderless. So I like it a lot. But what does this remind you of? It has to remind you of an emerald. It's the color of money. We all like money. We like the color of money. Green. And it's a nice green. It's nice. So I understand why they have it green for the CS2 team. Very smart. This is their first major that they've ever had. The first major they've been in where they have a sticker that drops with it. So this is the debut. This is the official debut, and this is how good the first sticker looks. Let's look at the chart of it. Okay, this is normal. You see this, this is back when the stickers are dropped during the major. They're always overpriced. Before the sticker sale, these are $1 each to open. So there has to be a huge premium the first few days. Then we move up normally, okay? There's not very many getting bought here. Like you can see the volume 13, 12, because why would people know the sale is coming? People know the sale is coming. Here it comes. August 22nd, it goes on sale. We get the full bottom of $16, and probably for other marketplaces it was probably closer to like $12, $10 around there. So not bad, right? Now you see the actual volume come in on the buys. So now you see that short-term bottom. And this is where it gets weird. So we got the last month. We peak all the way up at $40, and then what happens next? They get removed. They get removed from the sale. The sale gets removed, so you can get these for 25 cents each. They're going, okay, now the sale is over. Now the sale is over. We're getting like another reset drop down, but it don't look that bad. This one, this is what you call an entry. This is more of an entry because the money that is backing Falcons Holo is something you do not want to bet against. And for me, for others, I would rather hold this to zero than miss out on another Titan Holo. For example, who invested in Falcons CS2 team? It gets weird. It gets super weird the way this is structured. And it's borderline shady. It is. Received significant investment, believed to be linked to the Saudi government. So it's unofficial. The Saudi government, the trust fund, the public trust fund is what is backing Falcons. So this is it's almost like shadow entities. They don't, the organization doesn't publicly state direct government funding, but they have so much money they are able to pay out whatever they want to whoever they want. They can almost get anybody in the world that they want to play for this team. Money is not the issue. Savvy Games Group. This is a major investor in Team Falcons. And Savvy Games Group, they are backed by the Saudi National Bank. So it's weird. It starts to get weird, right? Okay, Saudi National Bank. Team signed a 5-year sponsorship. Okay. Anonymous backers. The organization itself has been described as having anonymous backers, and which we have to believe, you have to assume, is connected to the Saudi royal family. Government connections. The former CEO now holds a government position while remaining on the board of Team Falcons, further highlighting the connections between the team and Saudi government. More about them. That is crazy. Falcons, they are trying to, and Saudi, they are trying to get teams in every single major esports. They are trying to get away from oil, and they have been doing it very well. They're getting away from oil, and they're getting into the gaming sphere. They're getting AI, robotics, just everything they can to get away from oil money. They have so much of it. They're trying to diversify into different assets. For them, for them, win or lose, they don't care. They will. When you have money like this, they will spend it. Not only will they spend it, they will spend more than any other team combined if they want to, and they don't care. You don't want to bet against money. When you have major money like this, something that's even more interesting, something that's honestly a little bit crazy. They wanted to get into League of Legends. They wanted to get in a League of Legends team. So, okay, what's the problem? They were banned from doing it. They were not allowed to get the League of Legends team because what they said, the board said, they don't like how the official backers, how it's not public. They don't like how the backing to Team Falcons, it's not like very public. It's within entities, shadow organizations. They don't like it. So when you think of like, if other teams are already saying, other leagues are already saying that it's a little bit sketch the way that Falcons are moving. What if we have an instance where they get banned? And an instance where Team Falcons get banned, you could see some crazy movement. Because this is their only major sticker right now. So if they were somehow to get banned because they're not publicly stating certain things that they need to, I don't know. I'm just a guy. You guys might know more than I do. But some people would, I could see some certain leagues being like, no, we don't want you here unless if you like be more honest about like your backing, more honest about your plans, because for the sake of the game, I get it. But if they were somehow to get removed, I think this could be over $1,000 a sticker, easy, because this would be their only sticker ever released. It's already an emerald gem. The Saudi public fund unofficially backs this. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. It would not be impossible. And I think that this sticker has, and this team has the best risk to reward I have seen in a very long time, especially for a sticker, especially for a team sticker. And there's a lot of casuals. I'm more of a casual when it comes to the teams. I did my full research. If I'm going to invest in something, I'm going to do my full research that I can. And what everything tells me out of this is that there is something brewing heavy with Team Falcons. If they have this much money, they can get any player they want. It's only a matter of time before they start to win everything. If they can't win everything, they won't care. They will throw more money in. They will make more stickers. And I could see them making a sizable investment into their own sticker market. Think of the China pumps. Think of some of the China pumps you see. Some of the China pumps, the hydrophonic. When you look at this, and you see the crazy, we need to do field tested. But when you see the crazy pumps that they have, and you know it's a few people buying, it's just going to get crazier. Amazon Web Services has everything cooked. Everything has been cooked today. I haven't been able to trade. I haven't been able to invest hardly anything today. Yeah, look at these prices. Like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, they went vertical. 1,000 to 2,000. There isn't a lot of these stickers out there. This sale lasted 48 days for the Austin 2025 major. The last like 5 majors, 6 majors, they've all been on average. The sale lasted 100 days. So that means that if this is half of the time, that means that at least probably 90% of people are underexposed and underinvested into any of the sticker capsules. Because most people, they would rather wait. They're like, okay, if the average is around 100 days for the duration of the sale, I'm gonna wait until day 75 to start loading in a little bit just to see what happens. You don't have that luxury. It got removed unexpectedly. So that means the supply is way lower than anticipated. And it's hard to get the exact numbers for it, but you can see the volume on these things move. You can see how instantly this sticker capsule, it popped up higher than any of the last 5 to 6 majors. Easily. This is like opposite of Paris. Paris is the most supply ever. People were investing heavily in Paris. This is the other end of the spectrum, where hardly anyone has these stickers. And even though it was on sale, you could have got them for 25 cents, any of the capsules. A lot of people didn't. But the unboxing ROI, when they were 25 cents, they were getting up to, it's 150% unboxing ROI. So that's what I took advantage of it. I bought a few $100s worth of sticker capsules, opened all of them. So now I have 5 Falcon Holo stickers that I opened on my own, and I'm really considering buying more of these Holos because something about them, it makes sense. When you put everything in perspective, all the money they have, their backing, their first major sticker, it all makes sense. And let me know what you guys think. I mean, am I tripping? Do you think it's smart? I don't know. Let me know. Hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment. Peace.